Hi, we're here at UNESCO's Language Technology for All conference, standing in front of this really interesting Picasso mural. And I am here with my colleague and friend Alp, who is our Clear Global's NLP expert. Alp, you found some things really interesting about the conference. Why don't you tell us?
Quite interesting. Actually, what's most striking me is the big tech bashing going on. I'm not used to conferences like this, but where people are in the front. So for me, like having indigenous peoples here, communities representing and trying to lead on AI, together with big tech companies, they're actually sponsors of this conference also, and how they're reminding them that your methodologies, your techniques are actually neocolonial, are actually continuation of colonial practices.
Right.
And for me, this is like seeing this, hearing this, and from multiple communities, multiple groups is, wow, this is what I really want to hear that brings up in these spaces.
Right, and why is that so? I mean, what is it different from the other conferences you go to, because that's not what happens?
No, not really. This kind of social perspectives is not that present in conferences. What NLP, technology conferences that I like to go, AI, you know, there's technology in the front. And this is quite different here.
Because it's centered on people and humans.
It's centered on people. Language is human. Language is from people and belongs to people. And it's not an extractive mechanism. It's not a commercialized thing. It's people's heritage, values, stories of millions of years.
And what effect do you think this is going to have either on the work that we do at Clear Global or on people's ability people who speak low resource languages, on their ability to get information?
Good question. I think it changed your perspective. For me, maybe I don't represent indigenous communities. I represent NLP researchers, no? This transmission of perspective is quite needed. It doesn't make sense to do parachute research, parachute technology.
Right.
Maybe us as Clear Global, being on both sides and having communication with both sides, can do this transition. So more NLP engineers, more NLP researchers actually get this perspective, hear this perspective, have a critical lens. I'm not here for, bashing big tech, but we have to be critical on everything. But data extractivism, these kind of practices that leave below $2 per hour for data annotators, these kind of practices have to be on the forefront, not just one article that you pass by.
Cool. Thank you very much, Alp. And that's what's interesting in the resource language tech.